Hey guys, hope you're doing pretty nice in quarantine. So today we're going over the subjunctive in Spanish. So obviously you guys have a lot of free time right now, so you better get your Spanish levels improving. Okay, so the subjunctive basically to start out is a mood. So this is the first time you're hearing this word once you're learning subjunctive. So a mood is like a group of certain tenses that kind of all imply the same idea or concept. Basically there are three moods: the indicative, which is like the main five tenses like the present, the future, conditional, preterite, and imperfect. You probably know those by now. But the two other main ones are the imperative, or like the commands. So like Oslo, do it, something like that. And the subjunctive, which we're going over today. So that's just something you should know. So basically the subjunctive, you use it when you want to order someone to do something, wish for someone to do something, hope for someone to do something, like when you're showing emotion, doubt, desire, etc. A lot of things like that. I'll go over it a little bit later too. So just know you never use it. Use the present tense when something is either the truth, obvious, a fact, evident, or sure something. So for example, this is not subjunctive. You'd say, es la verdad que la clase es grande. It's the truth. You're not showing doubt. It's the truth. The same goes for the other four. Okay, so now to conjugate a basic subjunctive sentence in the present. So you have a normal verb in like the present tense. Then you have que, which means that, and then the subjunctive conjugation. So how to go about the subjunctive conjugation? You take the present yo form of a verb. So hago, for example, for hacer, yo hago la tarea. Then you get rid of the o, so that would just be ag. And then you change the ending from ar to er, or er to ar. So for example, it's hacer, er, right there. So you change it to a. So then you take the yo form, which is a, you'd flip it from this e to the a because that's an e, and you'd put aga. So basically all the forms, a, as, a, amos, an, or e, es, e, emos, or en, er and I are exactly the same thing. There's nothing with an I. So for example, hacer's conjugation in the subjunctive. Once you take the yo form, so ago, then get rid of it so it's ag, and then you add the ending. So for two is as, so ag as. El, ella, and ed is exactly the same as yo. So ella, aga. Then amos for nosotros agamos, ellos an, ellos agan. So this tense is a little bit difficult to give a direct translation because it doesn't really exist in English. So for example, if you look this up, that would just mean I do, most likely. That's what you'll see. However, it's not, while it's technically that, it's a little bit difficult to explain. And one thing to add is that if you know the imperative conjugations or the commands, los mandatos, you'll be very good here. So for example, obviously the usted conjugation of hacer in the commands is haga, or nosotros is hagamos. So something like that. So here's some example sentences. So espero que vengan a la fiesta. So you have venir, ir, that means it's going to be an a ending. So put in the yo form, vengo, get rid of the o, and then as, because you're changing it to the u. So espero, I hope that, you have to include the k. Vengan, they all. Oh my, but that should be vengan, because it's you all, or they. So I hope that they come to the party. Then quiero que hables conmigo. You have hablar, put in the yo, hablo, change it to the e ending, and you're talking to you, so it's hables. Quiero que hables conmigo. I want you to talk with me. Next, this is exigir, to demand. Exijo que ustedes salgan ahora. Salgan. So, going backwards, I guess, it's an ending, which means it used to be ir or er. And you see salg, which means salir, salgo. So salir, salgo, salg, salga. Like that. Mi madre desea que use el baño pronto. Not use, it's use. For the verb usar, which becomes uso, use. Because it's yo, and then because it's a, it would be e. Todos insisten en que traiga $10 conmigo. So traer, traigo, traig, traiga. Okay, so now here are the irregular verbs of the tense. There's only 5, I believe. And so first we have, so basically the verbs are ser, estar, ir, dar, and saber. So for ser, it's yo sea. Obviously, ser, it'd be yo soy in the present tense. It's not yo, you're not taking away the o because there's no o, so that makes it irregular. Same with all these. Then soy, y, and then se with an e. So it'd be yo sea, tú seas, ella sea, nosotros seamos, ellos sean. Quiero que seas mi novia. I want you to be my girlfriend. Yeah. Estar with estés. For example, mi madre espera que esté en casa cuando ella sale con sus amigos. My mom hopes that I am in my house. Ir, vayamos, vayan. This is a good one to know. El profe prohíben que vayamos de la clase. So the professor prohibits that we leave the class. Dar, yo des, ella de, nosotros demos, ellos den. On the yo and then the singular form, there's accents on the e. Quiero que le des el libro. I want you to give in the book. Saber, sepa, sepamos, sepan. Okay, so basically, when you have the subjunctive, one way that I like to look at it to make it more simple, at least not always, but sometimes, if you have a sentence like this, quiero que seas mi novia, you have a pronoun and then the infinitive of a verb, but it's conjugated. So, for example, say you and then to be. You wouldn't say, obviously, it would be seas, but the definition or the translation is I want you to be. So you to be. You're not conjugating that. It's not you are. It's you to be. So it's kind of like a pronoun and then the infinitive. However, it's conjugated into seas. That's another way to look at it, I think. Okay, so here's some indicators of the subjunctive. This one doesn't really count. That's not the best. This is the main one you're going to see. That 100% means subjunctive. This can possibly mean it, not always. So ojalá, which is hope. Let's hope, hopefully, God grant. I've heard like all of those before. So ojalá que ganemos el partido. So another example of this. Let's hope that I don't lose the game. So ojalá que no, then perder, the verb to lose, pierda el partido. So ojalá que no pierda el partido. I've never even conjugated that, but just obviously you get in your head fast like that. Okay, then tal vez, quizá, or quizás, a lo mejor. All of these mean maybe, so tal vez, or a lo mejor. Or no, quizás es mejor que se vaya ahora en vez de en el futuro. Maybe it's better that he goes now instead of in the future. Yeah. So that's obviously like, that's a wish that he goes now. So lastly, here are some words that usually mean it's a subjunctive. And it's a lot, so I couldn't really write it out, but I'll kind of just like go over them if you can't really read it. So exigir, we went over that before, yo exijo. That's to demand, querer, insistir, mandar, sorry, that should be mandar, pedir, rogar, that's to beg, or suplicar, that's also to beg. So suplico que vengas conmigo al baile. Desear, esperar, ojalá. These are the most common ones. There's also preferir, aconsejar, dejar, permitir, impedir, oponerse, and prohibir. Permitir, and prohibir are also pretty common too. So then up here, these ones are also like the most common ones. Es bueno, it's good that. Es malo, bad that. Es mejor, es necesario, es indispensable, es importante, es preciso, es una lástima, vale la pena, it's worthwhile that. Es una lástima, it's too bad that. And then here are some more weird ones, I guess. So alegrarse de estar encantado de me gusta me encanta entristecerse to feel sad, lamentar to regret, temer or tener miedo estar orgulloso de or enorgullerse de that's to take pride in. Me sorprende me emociona es agradable pleasant that. Yeah, something like that. So that's a subjunctive pretty much. Now you're basically fluent. Good job for you. All right, thanks for watching. Stay safe, guys.